So he's not in Japan.
Well, if he is, he's
Can we have a coffee?
tuning in.
I don't even remember how many hours difference Japan is. Nope, he's at home.
So he's not in Japan.
Well, if he is, he's
Oh, Francois,
tuning in.
we're all living vicariously through you being in Japan and going on a culinary adventure.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
Well, if he is, he's okay.
Oh,
I
Francois.
wouldn't miss that.
How lovely to see you, sir.
So you know,
Whoops.
That's okay.
Got it.
We're on. We're on
Got
live,
it.
live
Got it.
broadcasting to the world again,
Wow,
or
cherry.
at least one or other person might be watching.
I know that one of the sessions that we missed, I watched, and I did not like watching myself. All of you guys. I did
Well, if you
not
missed
like-
it, how could you be there?
I was thinking the same thing.
Missed
And
it.
I said that wrong, didn't I?
I think
Yeah.
so.
That's all right. We all do it.
Like they had a stand-in for you and you just didn't like the presentation or what?
That's funny, Sharon.
Oh my gosh.
You had a cutout.
Okay,
I rarely watch it again, but I'm watching you all now.
yeah, no, I watched it again and looked at how I looked, and I did not like how I looked. You guys are all gorgeous.
I don't think so.
Somewhere, didn't Richard post our He-Man video up there? One time on YouTube?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Did you have your glasses on
Here
while
we
you?
go. Caravan demonstration.
Okay.
I never can decide whether I want my glasses on or off.
I just
Oh.
have my cheap readers.
I don't have to wear them, but if I want to actually see you in focus,
Yeah,
I kind of have to.
but I didn't need them to read.
We used our pivot twice. And we drank the whole bottle the same night, so really was no purpose.
Wasted your gas.
But I have it.
You drank it
Yeah.
out. Is it because of the wine? It's because you love to use the pivot every time.
I do like it. It was enjoyable. I think one time we had it for a couple of days.
Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again.
So are we meeting next Tuesday when it's Valentine's Day?
You have
Yes.
something else planned?
We always do something very romantic and special on Valentine's.
Well, the 15th is available.
Well, we don't want, people on YouTube don't want to watch it.
Maybe-
Oh, you could take your camera to the restaurant. What do you, wait, not, you gotta talk about going out to dinner. Talk about something else.
How romantic is it?
It's pretty damn romantic.
It's up to you guys. If you don't, if we want to take a break, I'm hopefully gonna like move things around anyway if we go camping sometime in maybe.
Why don't you go
March.
camping next week? Then that'll-
What's the weather like? Well, yeah.
A little bit cold right now.
It's
What's the
cold.
weather like?
It's camping. It doesn't matter if it's hot or
Yeah.
cold.
Huh?
I got that green and red Zinfandel for next week.
Green and red.
Oh, yes.
I've heard of red Zinfandel, I've heard of white Zinfandel, but I haven't heard of green Zinfandel.
Green and red is the
Name.
winery.
I know.
Oh,
It's actually supposed to be nice next week. I
You
mean,
go camping.
but nice. Huh?
I just realized today that as I was preparing the menu.
We're supposed to be close to 60.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
On Tuesday,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
look,
high of
I'll ask.
51
We'll take
here.
it while it's here.
I wanted to wait till March to go camping. Yes, we can build a campfire and huddle around the campfire.
Don't do it April 18th.
What's April 18th?
No, we want to be online.
What's April 18th?
We'll be visiting.
We're doing Wild Horse Valley. Is that very important to you?
Are you coming here?
No, he's going
Oh,
they're going to
going to
Florida.
Florida.
Oh, cool.
What?
Yeah,
Were
Who's
you
going
trying to keep that a secret?
No,
Yeah.
we
No.
talked about it last time.
I'm just.
I didn't. Nan did, then I chimed in, but I kept it a secret though for a
Oh,
whole week.
okay. Right. Oh, that's right.
Whole
You're right. I'm not following what's going on.
We should get together, you guys.
In Florida?
I don't know,
Yeah.
somewhere.
Florida's nice.
Yeah, Florida in April. That's the best time to go to Florida.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
You know, as long as it's after.
Fremont's pretty nice in April.
It's pretty nice in April.
Why don't we all go camping?
We could all go to Iowa. Bill would probably appreciate that.
You
For
can go back.
Iowa?
Yeah, he's
The
from
corn,
Iowa.
the corn season?
Yeah,
Really like
Hey,
animals. And
Yeah.
yeah, corn season. Everywhere we drove in Ohio is corn everywhere. I got a really strong feeling that most of that corn goes to Kentucky for bourbon. Is that right?
no,
No?
it's, it's sold. Probably goes overseas.
Francois, it might be easier if you put your glasses on.
doesn't need to be sold because the government subsidies are so great that they don't need to do anything.
You look like you're
It's better not to
squinting.
grow anything, right?
Huh?
Better to just say you want to grow something that's overcropped and then just don't.
Well,
plant.
there's subsidies they pay them even if they don't make enough or they don't grow enough or welfare for farmers.
I don't complain about farmers with my mouth full.
Yeah,
I don't complain about them either. They're essential to our,
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah,
We're talking about farmers that grow grapes for wine, right?
that too.
They're
yeah.
essential.
I don't think they need any subsidies.
There you go again.
Maybe they do need subsidies. I mean,
What?
Napa's a pretty popular area, but there are some other places where growing grapes, the grapes really suck.
For wine?
Yeah, Temecula.
Does the wine really suck in Temecula or?
I can hear that from the people from Temecula. I guess it does.
Yeah, well, we have some friends that live there. They moved down there
And she says it's good.
and a big avocado, of course. Yeah, well, there you go. They had avocado orchards.
Oh.
And they kept
Ah.
trying to convince me that they were buying these avocado orchards because the guy said, yeah, you don't even have to do anything and you make so much money at the avocados. They just pay for themselves. And I'm like, then why is he selling it?
I don't know, when I saw a news bit here that we get, I don't know what percentage, 90% or something like that of our avocados from Mexico.
Yeah, no, the Temecula's had a big problem with their avocados. So a lot of the crops are not there. So yeah, the avocados come from Mexico.
Yeah.
Excuse me, we're 10 minutes into, and we haven't.
I
even-
know.
People are gonna wanna know who we
I
are.
don't-
They know us by now. It's been 3 years.
And they watch us every week.
I'll go ahead and share out.
I don't think they know us.
Mm.
They must know us. How could they not know
Now
us?
we do this, huh?
I did.
Oh,
Figured it out.
oh, good.
Okay, are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Seeing it.
We do.
Yep.
Virtual wine tasting in the era of coronavirus. I don't know how long we can keep this title going because I know coronavirus is going to be with us forever. But
You can put post era.
Yeah, post would be
Oh.
good.
Post era of
tasting
coronavirus.
in the post era of coronavirus. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Our
Maybe I can
post-era
start doing that.
of Pandemic times.
Tonight's broadcast is February 7th, 2023. We're doing the St. Helena AVA in Napa Valley, and we're drinking wine from the same region.
Ooh.
I am your host, David Mayer. I am the wino snob of Wine is Life. And here
That's
is
fun.
the tasting panel.
Same than last week.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're still smiling.
Same smiles. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason I recognize them.
I don't think they like their wine for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't really like
You
Looks
sound like
like-
it's sake or something, right, man?
Yeah, oh, sake.
Speaking of sake,
Yes.
Ozzy won some award the other night, right? At the Grammys?
Yeah,
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think it was the biting the head off a bat award.
I boycott things like the Grammys and the Emmys and the Global Globes.
I'm gonna watch him because I'm waiting, I want to see someone get slapped again. That could be kind of exciting.
Well, if it actually happens, they'll surely have it on the news or something.
I know, but it's not the same as watching it live. It's like watching a recording of the Super Bowl. It just doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
The nipple gate.
Watching the Super Bowl live doesn't make sense either for me, anyways. Not a fan.
gotta
I
watch the commercials, if nothing else.
Yeah, I can't, I don't watch the commercials because all those subliminal messages getting into you so that you want their products.
Yeah,
But most of the time you want them anyway.
you want a Bud beer anyway, right?
Yeah, you gotta have that Bud Light.
I never drink.
On a beer, I just go out to the fridge and I saw beer left over from the virtual beer tasting, as well as sake, as well as cider.
That too.
That's
and-
funny. We don't have anything left over
Neither do I.
from all the tastings and stuff.
I have a whole cabinet
make
full of
everything.
spirits over
Yeah.
there too.
I call that alcohol, and we're not doing that again.
The hard liquor you're talking
Yeah.
about? You love
What
it.
do you mean? In 5 years, we'll be coming around back to it. And sake.
Sake.
We didn't even
Sake.
touch, we didn't even
Uh,
touch the tip of the iceberg of what kind of sakes and areas that we could be drinking sake from.
Nat and Scott, would you like to talk about your wine?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And
Who are you first?
Surprise.
Introduce yourselves.
we have Behringer.
Behringer.
Ian from Waynesburg, Ohio. And we got Behringer,
Merlot.
was available at the grocery store, but it's actually very, very good. This is the Founder's Estate Merlot, 2018. What did you say? 13 something
13.8.
alcohol. It's got like a dark cherry taste. It's very good. That's about it.
Any plum?
Any what?
Plum?
Plum? I don't know. Does it have plum?
Wake up, Francois.
Maybe
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
I saw Francois. Was it last weekend I saw you, Francois?
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, well, 10 days ago.
Oh, okay. So, oh yeah, okay.
Don't you love they had the Rubicon dinner plan and then they canceled it?
They
Now
canceled it.
in place, they're
They
gonna
cancel it?
Yeah,
get the email?
yeah, they
Yeah.
canceled it.
Can you
It's-
forward me that email?
Honey,
I-
I didn't get it. Yeah, they canceled it and they're doing something in April instead.
Canceled it. There was a reason they gave, and David must know.
No,
And then they're gonna change it to a different event on April 15th,
We're
which
gonna do a vertical tasting.
Next day.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
but they're
I'm
changing
not
it to
sure, I'm not sure why, I mean, no, I heard that it was canceled. They probably told me why. But
something had to do with the bottling.
because maybe the 2020 has
Something
to.
about there was a delay and
I don't know.
anyway, I'm very bummed because we can't go on to the April.
It wasn't because it was $500 a person.
I know, $500 a person.
What?
God, you're getting for that.
For dinner. Huh?
Yeah, but you know,
They were
if-
gonna pour a lot of wine from Mr. Copeland's cellar
oh,
that you wouldn't get otherwise.
right, that was the implication.
Even what's happening in April, they're gonna be pouring some of those. That you're gonna get to taste them, but they're not gonna be for sale. You won't get to buy any.
huh, So when you find the email, can you forward it to Francois?
Yeah, can you send it to me? Because I have some people that has already reserved their trip to from Montreal to here
Oh, wow.
for this event.
Ooh,
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
In March?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
sorry.
maybe you're the only one's gonna be there, Francois. That's why they didn't send it to you. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a one-on-one.
Everybody else was disinvited.
But since we're talking about Francois, why don't you go ahead and talk about your wine, Francois?
You said that again, sorry.
Go ahead
Your
and
turn.
introduce your wine. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Introduce your wine, Francois.
And
Yeah.
yourself, Francois.
Oh, me, do you want me to introduce myself? Okay. So my name is Francois from San Ramon, California / Canada / Quebec / Montreal. I have brought something cool tonight. It's one of the winery that I've been a member for a couple of years. It's from Vineyard 29,
Oh, yeah, very good.
and it's called a Cru. I will
Okay.
try to,
Yeah.
I see it.
it's a Cru. It's a cab. This one is a cab 27. There's different. They produce different kind of cabs. It's not very well known, but this one is really from San Helena. There's some from Oakville, and etc. There's some blends and etc. But this one is really from this region, San Helena. And what I like, this is in your life you drink wine that okay, the others that are fantastic, others are unique. And when I tried this one for the first time, it was long time ago, a couple of lives ago, actually. And that's the night I had a date with a lady. It did not work, but I had a date. I still remember. It did not work out, but I had a date, and I tasted that wine and say, this wine is much better than my date.
Oh,
Well, at least something worked out, right?
So I left with the bottle, the restaurant.
What a great story.
That's
Whether
fun.
it's true or not.
Yeah. So this is that story.
So the email I forwarded to you said something
Okay.
about supply chain disruption in Spain for some capsules that they needed to have for the.
They
Oh.
don't need capsule for us. Then we will drink.
Yeah, I
our
don't know
wine.
It's a long
Really?
email, so.
Because
Well, what year is your wine? I'm sorry.
What, sorry?
What year?
It's a 2017.
And where is
But the one I drank was the 2007, the first one.
Oh,
and
and
where
what
is the wine?
was Vineyard 29? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vineyard 29.
it's
If you drive on Napa on the main road, right? It's super hard to find.
yes. Because the address is 2929 Highway 29.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
29. Yeah,
Maybe
it's
I'll
fine.
wine.com.
Don't
So I don't
use,
put a
don't
big
use
sign.
Apple Maps.
Yeah. And yeah. So I like it for the smell. Like you mentioned, David, it's a very rich wine, super rich, super dark fruit and dark cherries for sure. It's you smell it and it's invading your nose and even your brain. So yeah, my date looked better after a glass of wine.
But not good enough.
And not good enough. Well, when you drink a glass of wine, 2 or 3, it's good for a while, and then it goes down after that, and you're back to the reality. So, plum, tobacco, chocolate.
So what side of the street is it on going on 29?
It depends on which direction you're going.
Towards
Yeah.
Saratoga.
Oh, then it's on your left.
The side of Inglenook.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
and it's right next to Grace family.
Okay. We might have
I
to
did
check
not
that
get
out.
this email.
It's
Sounds
it's
like
gonna, if you're going up 29, is it before or after Markham? I think it's after Markham, maybe.
It's it's
It's in the
not-
neighborhood of Markham.
not too far from Ellers,
Yeah.
across the street.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. All right.
Brasswood, give you
Yeah.
an idea.
yeah.
At,
Well, that's my wine. yeah,
less than a quarter of a mile from Brasswood.
Okay, we're gonna try it.
You have
Sharon
to call.
Eric, who are you and where are you from and what are you doing?
Well, you know who we are. I mean, how could you not?
I know,
So,
it says
Sha-
so on the screen, it says Sharon, Eric and Sharon.
So
We
is
live
your
in Los
time-
Gatos. Look at
Ah,
this
okay.
cool bottle.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
What is
So-
it?
It's called
Denali.
Wallet
Denali.
Denali Vineyards. And what's really funny is the reason we picked it was because it was rated 92 when we were, where did I go? Total Wines. Okay?
Mhm.
And it's not a 2017 Cabernet. It's an appellation of St. Helena, Napa Valley, 14.7% alcohol. So I wanted to look it up to tell you about it because when we both tasted it, it tasted like sour cherries. I mean, it tasted sour, right?
It wasn't just a lot of
And Eric said
tannins.
tannins. But then I'm reading this and it says the winery's closed. I don't know what that means, but the tasting notes, I won't read the whole thing, but it goes down and it says, impressive high tone red fruit and rich coconut oak because it is barreled in coconut oak barrels. So anyway,
I've never heard of
and
coconut oak
Eric, it
barrels.
says expansive tannin.
Well, you know what it is,
supple
what they're
structure.
talking about, it when they say coconut oak, they're really saying American oak barrels.
Oh.
That give you a coconut flavor to the wine.
Oh.
Mm.
It says
Well, it's-
cedar, pencil shavings, and black currant provided a contrast of savory flavor around robust, expansive tannin and supple structure. And it tastes better after you ate some bread.
Yes, it tastes better with food.
But I love
but
the
it's-
bottle.
And it smells really deep of cherries and like
What
dark chocolate
variety
and
is it?
stuff.
What
A
variety is it?
Cabernet.
Cabernet Sauvignon?
Oh, it has a cool picture of the winery in the back.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I think I remember picking it because I liked the bottle. Anyway, that's
yeah,
it.
a lot of people buy wine.
Oh, and it's expensive.
Okay,
It's over $100. And I won't tell you how much over.
well,
Was it as much as that one winery we went to?
oh,
Not
Yeah.
yet.
No, that's not the most expensive winery we've been to, so.
no,
We went to
Oh.
someone else's winery recently. and
definitely more expensive than Inglewood.
Our wine is
Yeah,
put
most
to a
expensive
winery
I've
with a
been.
dear friend of ours. And our wine is still at his house because we didn't make it to the event we were supposed to that next night.
But fortunately, he has a cellar, so I think our wine.
We're
is
talking
good.
about you, Francois.
About what?
The wine you still have at bars.
We've already.
He goes, which wine is that?
The one we
Yeah,
had last night.
Gone.
I think that's like his date. He forgot about it.
So if you visit the winery, Sharon, I suggest you to go there with a bad date. Don't bring Eric. We love Eric.
You know what? If I had to go on a date, I wouldn't know how to act. We've been together for over 40 years. When you
Oh,
do
You
that,
know how to act.
Wow.
no, I just would be me, but I would be very nervous.
Mhm. Yeah, we've been together over 40 years.
Yeah, Sue and I too.
Married 41 in October.
That's why we have to have
Karen,
our
I'm
romantic.
gonna, Karen, I want to give you a chance to talk.
Oh.
Go, Karen,
You
go.
talk?
Me or
Yeah,
Sharon?
your turn.
Oh.
Karen,
Okay, I got the one that, where we had our little skit. I was Peter Mondavi.
yes, you were.
I was Peter Mondavi, so I had to get Peter Mondavi wine. And I remember David saying his wines are not for good. I said, okay. So I went ahead and bought it anyway. It's not bad. This is
Don't
Dog.
say that on live TV like this.
Yes.
People might think I'm bashing, Charles Krug.
Oh, no, it's
Give him
not
my
that.
Bobby.
So, it's a
Is it,
Sauvignon
is
Blanc.
it a Sauvignon Blanc?
Yeah, it is. It's actually pretty good. I also didn't spend $100 for my bottle. I paid 19. So, so
Even
there's a
better.
difference, you know? So it is good. It's 2022, 12.8 alcohol. And I could taste, I was looking and reading, they said peaches and lemon. I taste more of the lemon when I smelt it, but when I drank it, I could taste the peach on it.
Oh, Jenny's coming in.
And I'm from Fairview
Yay.
Right.
this week,
This week.
this week.
Tobacco. All of those things mushed in.
Okay, well, I just admitted Jenny, but I don't see her popping in yet.
She's coming.
She's coming. Her name's up.
Are
Her
you-
name-
Yes.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey,
Hi,
Jenny.
Jenny.
guys.
Hi,
Jen-
Jenny.
We're still in the introduction phase of the evening.
Oh, good. I didn't miss all of it.
And it's your turn.
I'm Davis. Hello, everyone. Happy
Hi,
Tuesday.
Jenny. Always nice to see you.
You
Always.
guys too. He's the angel of the group. No.
That's me.
Oh.
What?
What?
Okay.
And I'm David, and I'm broadcasting from Fremont, and I'm going to show you my wine. I have a wine from Brasswood, so I'm going to go ahead and bring up the share, and
Not Brassfield.
No, it's Brassfield.
so okay, so this is my wine, Brasswood. So here's the conundrum. Brasswood is in St. Helena, but the wine I didn't realize it's one I had in my cellar, and it is actually from the grapes are from Coombsville. Oh well, I didn't know that until I pulled it out. This magenta beauty opens with perfumes of lilac blossoms, red raspberry, and red plum linger on a velvety palate with soft tannins and tantalizing acidity. That's what they said. 15.1% alcohol by volume. And this is a Cabernet 2016 Cabernet Franc. It's pretty tasty, actually. And even though relatively high alcohol, it doesn't burn like a 15.1 alcohol normally does on the back throat. It's pretty smooth, actually.
Mm.
Not sure what we're having for dinner tonight, but either way, I think it'll work out. So, oops. Oh, the song keeps popping up earlier, and I thought, here's the song, Eric. It's to the tune of Hotel California by the Eagles.
Never heard about that.
They were popular back in the 70s, I guess.
Yep.
I know that song. I heard about that.
Well, they were becoming popular in the mid 70s. I saw them in the early 70s.
Yep.
I saw them on Day on the Green, and I can't remember what year that was.
Yeah, not all of them. Yeah.
72.
Oh, okay. Were you there too?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't bump into you. How come?
You didn't see me. I was thin then.
72, that must have been like the first Day on the Green, because they didn't even
Yep.
start until, and I went to about 10 of them.
Yeah.
I remember 3.
I had to think myself too. Yeah.
Back in the day, so I wasn't drinking good wine like we are now. But I did bring a gallon of Red Mountain with me, and they let you bring it in. They didn't care.
Nope.
No. Yeah. That the one of them I was at, they said there was an announcement over the loudspeakers, blah, 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 blah. Someone is selling some drug. I don't know if it was LSD or whatever that was laced with elephant tranquilizer. So
Oh God, PCP.
I'm like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
What
Go
the heck?
buy it.
What the heck tranquilizes an elephant?
It's
Gotta be like a-
PCP.
Wouldn't that do the opposite? I thought
Yep.
PCP.
But basically it does the same effect.
Whatever. I don't take that stuff, so I don't.
No.
But-
Do you feel in the mood to sing tonight?
Sure,
Yay.
but it's not, yeah.
No? You
In
don't
the
have-
bright Napa Valley, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of the vineyards rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering sight. My wine glass was empty, and my throat grew dry. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the cellar. I heard the winery dog, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up a candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down the cellar. I thought I heard them say, welcome to St. Helena, AVA. Such a lovely place.
Such a lovely
place.
Please sell me a case. Plenty to drink at St. Helena, Napa Valley. Any time of year,
Any time of year.
you can find cab here. Her wine is Cabernet Twisted. She got the Cabernet Franc. She got a lot of pretty, pretty wines that she calls friends. How they dance on the crush pad, sweet summer sweat. Some drink to remember, I drink to forget. So I called up the head som, please bring me some wine. He said, we haven't had that vintage here since 1969. And still those voices are calling far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to St. Helena, AVA. Such a lovely place.
Such a lovely place.
Please sell me a case. They living it up in St. Helena, Napa Valley. What a nice surprise.
What a nice surprise.
No cab denies.
Thank you, Eric.
Very nice.
Clever lyrics.
I can tell you know that song.
So let's look at St. Helena. Oops, this page is left intentionally blank.
Like how everybody did your chorus.
Much
Touch like my mind, okay.
my mind. So we're talking about Napa Valley once again. And St. Helena is this one right here, this green one, right here. So it looks like this,
Yeah.
pretty close. The northern location on the valley floor means that it experiences only occasional morning fog. This makes for a fairly, appellation, and indeed sometimes St. Helena can be hotter than Calistoga. Cabernet Sauvignon from St. Helena tends to be quite decadent, with higher alcohols due to the warmer temperatures. And I can't see this, I can't see that word.
Oh, the re-
One exception is the western benchland, where some producers such as Spotswood, Anomaly, and Coruscant are able to make wines in a more elegant style due to the protection afforded by the Mahacamas against the hot afternoon. This AVA has an unusual shape, like an hourglass, as it encompasses the narrowest part of the valley. The northern half of the appellation is similar in feel and temperature to Calistoga, while the southern half is more akin with Rutherford. The soils vary from gravelly loam in the west to volcanic in the east. The appellation is also unique in that it contains alluvial fans on both sides of the valley. Elevation ranges from 400 to 2,663 feet. Soils are volcanic in origin, basalt, basaltic, red color, shallow with limited water retention, irrigation is often essential. Climate is cool, mountain influenced, temperatures 10 degrees to 15 degrees cooler than the valley floor in summer, mostly located above the fog line, low diurnal change, summer temperatures rarely above 90 degrees, rainfall 34 inches annually when we get rain. Principal varieties are Cabernet Sauvignon and Chardonnay. Okay, so we're going to look at some of the wineries of this region, and who had, did someone have Beringer? You did have Beringer. I know Beringer was in there. So Beringer Vineyards is the oldest continuously operated winery in California, established in 1876, but the third oldest in Napa history. That's my words. The first winery to give public tours starting in 1934, and among the first to feature food and wine education in Napa Valley. The historic estate in St. Helena features the Rhine House and some of the original wine caves. This is the Rhine House. Today, they're very, very, very famous for feeding the populace the white Zinfandel. They make about 5 million cases of white Zinfandel a year. So
That's a shame.
kudos to that. Well, somebody's got to drink it. It is a shame, but somebody's got to drink it.
Yeah.
Then we have Charles Krug, which is Miss Karen is Charles Krug is Peter Mondavi. The oldest winery in Napa Valley, founded in 1861, is also home to California's first tasting room. Yes, we often talk about Inglenook having the first tasting room. The difference is our tasting room, our tasting room, the captain's sample room, is still exactly as it was in 1889, where the Charles Krug tasting room has been modernized. Opened for public tastings in 1882 by Charles Krug, tasting room has evolved into a world-class hospitality center, a unique history of Charles Krug and the Mondavi family. And yeah, haven't been there in a while, but yeah, this is how it looked the last time I was there inside. Trinchero family. The winery sits at the heart of Napa Valley, not far from where Mario Trinchero lived when he arrived in California in 1848. The 22-acre site houses the winery, tasting room, and hospitality center, all overlooking the Cabernet Sauvignon vines on Mario's vineyard. They also own Sutter Home, inventors of the White Zin.
We stayed at the Trinchero property one time.
This is actually on the Sutter Home property here.
Right, right.
Yeah. And then the one that I have my wine from, Brasswood. I went to Brasswood with my other Ohio cousin, and a bunch of people went for tasting and dinner. Napa Valley's Wine and Food Village is a one-of-a-kind wine and food destination offering multiple wine tasting experiences along with spectacular dining and shopping. We actually were in this room right here for our tasting, but we were over off screen to the right. They have a nice restaurant there. Okay, and next week we're doing Charles Valley.
They spelled my name wrong.
Related to our own Jenny Douglas, its family heritage is part of the Childs family. And I'm going to stop the share and come back.
Still trying to decide if we're going to skip next.
No one's. I think David's not going camping, so he's going to hold a thing next week.
Okay.
Well, let's raise our hands. Who does not want to taste next week? Go ahead, raise your hand if you want to. Okay, 2.
That you don't want to? or you want
You
to?
don't, you want to skip it. If you want to skip it,
I'll be
raise your
here.
hand.
I'll make my Caesar
We'll,
salad
we'll
while you
be,
guys
we'll
are
be here,
watching.
but we're gonna be, I might be out barbecuing the,
That's right.
But, we usually get done by 6 o'clock. That you, how,
Okay, we're good.
yeah,
Okay.
we're usually done eating dinner by 6 o'clock.
We can also move it to 8 a.m.
Oh, there you go.
Then you could have a romantic day.
Quite the way
Yeah,
to
so-
start off the day.
And we've already worked out, taken a shower, eaten breakfast, and are at the office.
I could broadcast from the bocce court at the Age Well Center in Fremont.
Cool.
But I can't have wine there, damn it. So that's
Well, then forget
Well,
that.
the IRS is asking Californians and people from Colorado to hold off filing their tax returns because those states issued rebates or pandemic kind of payments, whatever, to people. And the IRS is trying to determine if they're taxable.
oh,
Well, I didn't get any.
Well, it's I don't know. You can only deduct up to $10,000 of taxes on your tax return. So there's usually a tax benefit rule. If you don't itemize your deductions, then why would it be taxable? They're coming for your money.
No shit.
It's the time of year I really dread finding all the information because it's not always easy to get. It's not like they send it to you anymore. You have to go out to websites and get it, and for whatever reason, even though it's all computerized, the financial companies that if you're investing, they take forever to get you your information.
And the government already knows about it, so.
But if you have to put it in your paperwork, you got to put it in your paperwork.
Yeah.
Welcome to our world, David.
Yeah. Well, it's my world for about a week, once a year.
So it's my world. I'm preparing a tax return. I have it all done. And then it's April 6th and the guy said, oh, I got an amended 1099. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Do it after yeah, do it after.
No, I said, well, I have to amend your we've already filed your return. I guess I can amend your return.
This is getting better.
But the good thing is you could probably charge them more for doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes over well.
Well, they made the mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
I had to pay extra before
Mhm.
for spitting late. Yeah. She had to amend it.
I got a
No, I charge for correcting a return or amending a return. It's just
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
a lot of times I look at the 1099. I'm like, it's like, I can amend it, but it doesn't even. I'm going to charge you more than it's going to cost. Why don't you just let them send you a bill?
Do they let you do that?
Sometimes I just
Yeah.
say, just let them send you a bill. They want to match it up and go through it and say that you did it wrong. Sorry,
That's
All
okay.
right.
that's just my philosophy.
Yeah,
I know, but it makes me smile, Eric, because I had exactly the same discussion today with my accountant. For $100, you're gonna spend like an hour fixing it, and then and say overall,
Yeah,
it
no,
doesn't
yeah,
worth it. It doesn't worth it. They will
I'm
send
gonna
you the
charge-
bill. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm going to charge you $400 for
Yeah.
a $50 correction. It doesn't even make any sense.
It's like I've had some people buy some wine for me. They're tasting in the Athenaeum, and they bought some wine, and I rang it up, and I, trusted that my computerized point of sale system was accurate, and it probably was. But when they look, whoever printed our piece of paper, the menu, had a different price. So he goes, I want it for that price. So, okay. So I did
This is at the winery?
it was like $6 difference
Oh, God.
between, and so I said, okay, all right, I'll return it. Then the computer messed up by returning it. It was on a member's discount, but the point of sale system returned the whole thing as if they weren't members.
Oh, boy.
And I go,
Oh, they got the wine for free.
well, then I re-rang it for the price that the paperwork said. Yeah, they got a bigger discount. For sure.
Mhm. They weren't stupid.
And I said, I'm not gonna try and fix this crap, forget it. It's not worth my bother to do it. So, but the fact that, it was a big deal for them, supposedly people that had money.
Mhm.
and
Always the one.
Yes, that's why they have money.
That's why they
Why
have
they
money.
have money.
Why they have money.
But they only bought like 2 bottles. It was only 2 bottles.
Oh, my
Oh.
God.
It wasn't like a case. It was 2 bottles of wine.
Oh, my
Give me a
God.
break. And then
Francois, did you get the email?
uh-huh. You get,
Did you get the
You get the
email? I
email?
sent to you?
Sorry, too much noises, sorry.
Did you get the email Eric sent to you?
Yeah, I got. And in fact, England sent another email at 5:25. I don't know if you got that one, Eric.
so Jenny, they canceled the Rubicon dinner for March.
Oh,
If you were interested in going.
at the moment.
No. Well, maybe Mark,
Not for the next 18 years.
Oh,
Mark and
No,
I
it won't be that
might
long.
want to go. It was very expensive. I was shocked that they were charging that much money for it.
I thought last year's was expensive. Right. We have annual.
I don't, when I'm looking back on it,
it was
I had a
wonderful.
great time. So
But we now
Worth
have
it.
annual passes to Disneyland, so nothing's too expensive.
Oh, yeah. Disneyland.
Oh, boy.
oh, yeah, we can do this.
When is it?
April 15th.
No, you can't.
Oh,
I can.
the Ides of April.
If Francois is going, I'm going to do it.
Are you going, Francois? She's gonna make the decision right this minute. You said no.
It's during the day. It's harder for me.
During the day?
No,
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, it starts at 10:30.
What?
What?
Wow.
What's it say, honey?
It
When you're
says,
back, you
I'm
start
not
at
going.
10.
That's
Dear
it.
Eric and Sharon, we are comping you to this year's event. Wow. On Saturday, April 15th, you will have early access at 9 o'clock to get to the delicious pastries crafted by Chef Alex Lovick.
Yeah. 9
Francois will be let in at 10:30. So you can meet him at the door.
He doesn't get any pastries?
No.
If you want to save pastries for him,
By the time he gets there, they'll make good door stops.
it doesn't say anything about a price, does it?
It's comp.
Free?
You're comp. You're comp, right?
Yeah, right. That'll be the day.
Gotta pay for the help.
It's gonna take a lot to
That'll,
to top last year's Rubicon dinner.
It's
well, I'd say the last pre-pandemic Rubicon dinner was pretty cool.
mhm.
You guys go to that?
Wait, that was when we went to.
No. We'd always go to the RC dinner.
We were at the round table.
Oh, that was just a tasting. That was just a vertical tasting on a Saturday
Okay.
where I spent way too much money on older bottles of Rubicon.
Delicious wine. Mhm.
Delicious, fabulous wine that I love, that I haven't even opened the bottles yet.
Mhm.
Okay.
I
Special
probably
occasion
should.
wine. Maybe you can find a way to deduct it.
You could have us all over for dinner and serve it, and then you could deduct it.
Okay, tomorrow night, you
Client.
can all come over.
Well, and we'll tell them it was a business.
Yeah,
trip.
the thing is that I've already deducted it because it was 4 years ago.
Well, we can still do that.
Write it off as a loss.
What we should do is have them do the tasting and have everyone out to do the tasting. And have David serve us.
What are you
That'd be
talking about?
awesome. When we're entitled to one Rubicon tasting a year, right?
Yeah, so it was.
We've like 4 years. We haven't had one.
So that's 4 this year?
That is very
Absolutely.
true.
Mm.
And then we can all chip in, and Scott and Tom and Karen will do it. Karen's already here, already paid her trip.
Yep. I can deduct my trip.
And Jenny will already have DD and
Yeah, just let me know what month so I can make sure.
use the back room.
Yeah, because I'm coming and going this year a lot.
Well, more than usual.
Yeah, I'm gonna be, I'm coming. I'm back March, the first week of March. I'm going on a cruise. Then I'll be there April, and then I have friends coming in April. I have friends coming in May. I fly back in the middle of May, come to California, then I leave for Nashville at the beginning of June.
That's what happens when you retire.
Yeah, you
Everything's-
spend more money than when you weren't retired, right?
Yeah, I'm making more money than I did when I was working. Truthfully.
That's a pretty good trick.
Yeah, and yeah, then I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna be here for the reunion. I'll be back in August, September, October. Then I'm going to go back, and I might be going to Ireland in November.
So it sounds like if we get together, we're gonna have to do it according to your calendar.
I gotta make sure I have my calendar open, so yeah. But yeah,
Jesus, you're booked all the way out that far?
Yeah.
That would make me insane.
no,
Wow.
So what cruise are you going on?
Royal Caribbean. I'm going from Tampa to Cozumel to Cancun and Cozumel. It's a 5-day cruise.
So if you were in California, you would go from San Diego to Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, and Cabo San Lucas.
Right. So I'll have to book one of those when I come to California, but I'm just doing a 5-day cruise. So
Have you been to Cancun before?
I haven't been to Cancun, but I've been to Cozumel.
Karen was in Cozumel before anyone knew about it.
Yeah, I think I was in the 90s. I was there because I took a class. It was Eastern Caribbean cruise. And I'll tell you how old it was. You weren't even born, Jenny, I don't think. No, it was nursing in the 90s. It was a cruise I took when I was working in emergency room.
She was
got
there.
eight.
She was there in the 70s. for her
Okay, you were there.
diving.
Okay.
Was my other life.
Her other life, she used to teach scuba diving, and
Ah,
she was
oh.
19. Her husband was 40.
37.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
go,
come
man.
on.
Okay. Now I've been snorkeling there, but I never
And,
scuba
and
dived.
Cancun looks like San Jose, California, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
as well, Cabo San Lucas looks like is
Uh-huh.
more like California than it is like Mexico.
You know where I want to go this year?
Not that I'm complaining about it. I'm just saying that's just what it
Yeah.
is.
No,
Yeah. The Dominican Republic,
I haven't been there.
in the Caribbean. Has
Yeah,
anybody else
we
been
know.
there?
Huh?
Has anyone else been there? No.
Megan,
We live on the coast, and if that's not a place to go, but
I think in Cozumel, I went on a rum cruise. Can you believe that?
thanks.
Really?
Kind of like Sky Ties.
Oh, boy.
Hawaii.
That was a nursing course.
We went to Cancun because we wanted to go to Chichen Itza and Tulum and Playa Carmen, one of those places that are out there.
We did a lot of
They're very authentic places,
history
nice places, yeah.
before that,
Mm.
and then I got sick before that.
Not the sick that she was when she was in the hospital for 2 years.
No, I had the flu. I got on the airplane and I was sick the whole week.
It's no
I lived
fun.
in Helena. Next
No.
time, I always said after that, next time I get sick before we get on the plane, I'm not going.
I think a lot of people on the plane would appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. But at least put your mask on, please.
That's right. There were no masks then, but yeah,
Yeah.
I always wear a mask on a
So do
plane.
I.
It's not because of COVID. It's just that I don't want to get sick and be
Mhm.
sick when I'm wherever I am.
Yeah.
They always say they clean it. Oh, we got best HEPA filters on the plane,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, but how often do you change them?
Mm.
Didn't get an answer.
Yeah, no, I have no confidence in it. I mean, I go in, when we go in, I always clean off the seats, and I can't tell you sometimes
Yeah,
how
no, that's-
disgusting it is.
Mhm,
I mean, it's just like,
Yeah.
and you know that people get off the plane and then they clean it, and it's like 5 minutes, and then you're getting off the plane that people just got off and they supposedly cleaned it. It doesn't even
Yeah.
make any sense.
No, there's still crap on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah. But no. So I have a lot of air flights all booked right now.
Apparently.
Nice.
Wow.
Freaking flyer.
Yeah, I used a lot of points.
Yeah, hopefully you have a good air miles program.
Yeah, I do. I have 2. So yeah.
Have two, how do you decide which one you're gonna use? We have 2 and
What?
Well,
you have 2, how do you decide which one you're going to use?
Whichever one lands in that airport. Southwest usually goes to everyone. I like JetBlue better, but JetBlue doesn't fly into Oakland.
So they have mileage plans for JetBlue and Southwest.
That's the ones I use.
Yeah, but you're flying back and forth here, so
And
it's
she's
like,
on
Yeah.
the East Coast, so.
Now, I bet you
JetBlue.
Francois has better mileage points than I do.
No, I use them.
Yeah, but you go international.
Last week.
Yeah. No. I was supposed to go to Asia next month, but I canceled it. I had other obligations here. But it's just postponed. That's it. I mean, for
Yeah,
a
I
few
was-
months.
So I was gonna get the I got the TSA pre-check, but I got the other one. I know you do clear.
I do
wanted the other
TSA
one.
and clear. I do both.
You do clear. How about the other one?
Global entry?
we had.
Yeah, global entry. That's what I gotta get.
Global entry is for when you're coming back in and you want to get through customs fast.
Right, and that actually covers TSA pre-check. Now,
Yeah,
clear is
yeah.
more for business people.
My travel agent said if we don't go international more than once a year, global entry, don't bother.
No, of course not. Yeah.
right.
We don't.
Yeah,
Francois travels so much that clear is really
absolutely.
great
That
for
makes
him.
sense. Okay,
Yeah.
You have to have it.
I bought my own my own aircraft, so no, just kidding.
Well, can I fly with you sometime?
Oh, sure.
We should fly with Denise.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Denise? Oh, yeah?
Yep. She is an airplane
She
pilot.
flies other people's planes for them.
Oh, really?
What a cool job.
I know.
Yeah,
It is.
that is cool.
Better than anything we're doing, right?
I don't know about that. We're doing some really fun stuff.
Oh,
We're going to Disneyland. Did I tell you that?
A lot.
okay.
You got season passes?
Yes, we have season passes to
Yeah.
Disneyland.
They're
Yeah,
not
season
season
pass.
passes, they're
Wow.
called Magic Key passes.
Magic.
Okay.
You could-
Oh,
you could,
that's
uh,
different.
You can
And-
stay down with Jessica. She lives down there.
Did she have a season pass for the,
She had. I don't know if she does now.
they're only $600.
Yeah, but they're blocked out. They're blacked out. So many
Yeah.
dates are blocked out.
Yeah. So I'm going to Universal Studios in May in Orlando.
In Orlando. Yeah.
Yeah. Going for 3 days there.
3 days in Universal Studios. That's a lot.
Yeah, they have 2 parks. And then one day we're going to a water park.
Oh,
good thing we don't know.
It's bigger than what you think it is.
Yeah,
It's
well, you
big.
know, if you go to Florida, you have to tell them your menstrual cycle. So you have to send it to them before you can go there.
I'd be glad to give them mine.
I don't know. There's something that's saying that they wanted them to, girls to submit their menstrual cycle.
Oh, my God.
I don't even know. I just
The
read the thing. It said they wanted to submit their menstrual cycle. I said, this doesn't even make any sense. I'm not reading any more of this. So I
Here,
just,
Rick has so many subjects that.
That's
No.
crazy.
Have you been to Universal Studios in Orlando? Nan and Scott?
Yes,
It is bigger, huh, than the one in LA. So
yeah.
yeah, because I know we have 2 different parks to go to. Then we're going to go to Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory.
Oh, sounds fun.
Oompa Loompas.
Yeah, we got reservations for that.
Everything's bigger in Florida.
Well, no, I don't know, not everything, but it's fun to go back and forth. At least I'm not bored.
Sometime you're gonna have to go down to Key West. That's fun down there.
I'm going to Key West in May.
There you go.
There you
Okay.
go.
Everywhere.
You'll have
We-
a lot.
Everywhere.
We
you
have
been listening, Scott? She's going every goddamn place.
I know.
5 days. We're
I should
5
ask
days.
her where she's
I don't know how
not.
she,
5
I
days.
wasn't aware if I was coming or going. She's, I'm going here, I'm going here, I'm going here, and then it's October.
Yeah,
So 5 days in May for the Country Music Songwriter Festival. We got our hotels already,
Oh, cool.
and we got it to where it's walkable or crawlable.
Staying at the Hemingway House.
No, that's not too far from where we're staying, but actually the beach is like 2,000 feet from our hotel. So, I mean, I'm not going there for the beach. We're going there
Mm.
for the
How
music
many
and,
steps is that?
Look out for the 6-toed cats.
Yes.
the what?
Right.
The Hemingway House? Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to Key West. That's my first time on the East Coast.
How many days you gonna be there?
And the festival,
Yeah, down Key West.
5 days.
This is gonna sound weird, but go to the cemetery
Okay.
and read the tombstones.
Oh, okay.
Go to
The
the
lab-
cemetery, read the
Oh,
tombstones.
that's
What makes them notable?
Who's
Oh,
there?
They have some really lively ones. Let
Oh,
me tell you.
really?
Oh, my God. We were there. We had our kids there. And the one person told us, have you been to the graveyard? I said, no. Why would I want to go? You need to go there. And they started telling us. I said, okay, well, we go by there.
Okay.
We went through there. Oh, my God.
We rented bikes.
Yeah, we rented bikes, went over there, and I couldn't believe what they had on there, on some of them. And some of them are
Really?
old. Yeah, and they're old too. And they're
Okay,
all above,
I'll write that
they're
down.
they're all above ground too. So
Oh, like in Louisiana?
Right.
Yeah,
Because of
because-
flooding.
because of the flooding,
Yeah.
Oh,
In New Orleans,
okay.
yeah.
it's crazy.
That's like going to Virginia City or here in Nevada. You
Yeah.
have to go to the cemetery to read all the headstones.
Okay.
We were night watchman a couple of years during the summer for the cemetery here in town here.
Who's we?
Um,
Masabi?
Well, I was just there because they had a room for us to hang out in, and that's what we did. We hung out all night and did stuff we shouldn't be doing. But then every once in a while, we had to take a drive around the perimeter to make sure no one was stealing the graves.
Oh,
I
well, I
never
love the
did.
cemetery here in Hayward.
Is that you, Sue?
I
I
work
live
Look
a
in-
at
block
us.
from the Davis Cemetery.
Memorial Park.
Hi, Sue.
I walk at Lone Tree Cemetery today. It's great. No cars run you over like on the streets and stuff. It is quiet.
Okay.
Can't figure out where I am. It's a ham bone.
Ham bone.
I was gonna say, what the
Oh,
hell?
yummy.
We have
What
soup
is
in our
that?
future.
Gonna make some soup.
Ham bone.
Sounds
Ham
good.
bone.
I'm boiling a crab tonight.
Ooh, that sounds good too.
Oh yeah, I got Costco has them for $4.99 a pound.
Yeah,
Nice.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Three.
yeah,
just
I
got-
have,
I
I
got-
have some in my
$400 a pound.
fridge.
Hey, I worked very hard.
Oh,
Yep,
Sue
you guys
worked hard for this.
So I went to Costco yesterday, so I got to boil it tonight. So $4.99 a pound.
So what kind of crabs are they?
Dungeness.
Same
Wow.
crab we have in,
Wow.
It's a goodness soup.
Wow.
You
Can't
can't
get
get
home
Dungeness
food,
crab in
yeah.
Florida.
Okay.
It's a good deal. I just picked it up. So that's what
Oh,
I'm
so you
having.
have to cook them yourself and then crack them and then,
Yeah.
Clean the
Am
yuck
I
out of there.
seeing things or not seeing things? Francois disappeared while I,
They also have lobster real cheap there right now. I can't remember the
of
price
course,
exactly.
yeah.
oh, at Costco?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should go get some.
But it's not,
Yeah.
is it not the Maine lobster then,
No,
right?
it's Australian.
I'm not sure. I didn't look at the price, but I know.
It's the lobster
Yeah, you have,
tails.
you know,
Yeah, lobster tails. Yes.
Yeah,
Hungry.
or lobster?
Yeah.
I
Lobster.
guess they're on sale
You
now.
showing us your crab?
Yeah.
We got there. Wow.
Oh, here's some crabs.
Oh, you
More
got the
crabs
pepper.
here.
Those
How
are
did
the,
you cook it?
It's my girlfriend brought it to me.
Uh-huh.
So you gotta eat that tonight. So no problem.
No problem. I have to cook
We
my
are.
own.
I'm telling your girlfriend that you went on a date.
No, not that one.
oh, not that girlfriend or not
But
that?
the one we went at, I went with at Inglenook at the special event when we went all together. She was my girlfriend.
I hope we use a lot.
But the previous one with when I drank that was someone else. I don't.
Oh, it was somebody else. It was a long time ago, 2007.
Long time ago in my previous life.
Yeah,
There's
long
a-
time ago.
There's a crab feed at the senior center next week in Fremont, if you want to go.
Mm.
All you can eat, all the crab you can eat.
Ooh.
Ooh.
How
Yeah,
much are the
Are
tickets?
you still on
75.
that winery?
25?
75.
I was gonna say, what?
What'd you say, Sharon?
It was, if Francois was still a member of the crew winery.
No,
Vineyard
we
29?
broke up.
You broke up after the girlfriend.
I broke up my membership.
I think we're gonna break up one of our memberships,
Yeah, I did too this
Inglenook?
week.
and it won't be Inglenook.
Oh, it won't be.
Okay.
Not this year.
Not that one.
No, it's not gonna be Inglenook.
I have no.
Even though they canceled the Rubicon dinner, that was gonna be way too expensive.
Yeah,
Eric had to excuse himself. His computer at the office is not, it's broken, and he took it to Clipaway or something like that, and they're on the phone with him.
Oh.
This is not a good time of year to be.
No.
no,
You'll be at Costco buying a new one tomorrow.
Well, but the thing is, the government, again, hasn't released, they've only released one form that can be filed. I mean, we still, if we're getting stuff and we can input it, but we still can't file. So they do this there all the time. It's very frustrating.
Yeah.
Imagine.
So I have to get a CPA in Florida.
Get one in California. They can take care of your Florida stuff.
Really?
We know one.
Okay, I'll call Eric and he'll say, oh, I ain't doing her shit.
Only because he's not taking new clients, because I
Yeah.
put my,
Yeah.
We aren't new clients, we are friends.
oh
'Cause I'm-
boy.
Yeah, because I have problems because last year I had California and Florida, so I have to.
You need a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for it. It's not gonna be your H&R Block. It's not gonna be your TurboTax. No, because I have too much.
Yeah.
I don't have too much money. I have too much crap.
You have too much. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Where it's
Thing
confusing.
You don't have time either, so don't, you know.
Yeah,
I know.
you're gone all the time. That's what I don't, you've got two houses and yet you're at neither one of them most of the year.
Yeah, so I'm going, okay, and I have to do this.
That's okay, it all works out, right?
Yeah, well, it's a good thing I'm not working because I couldn't do it. When I was working, I was having a lot of, even though being retired, I'm so freaking busy.
Mm.
It's,
Yeah.
it's crazy, isn't it?
Where'd you find time to work, huh?
Exactly. I don't know how I would have done this. I mean, and I got to walk every morning.
So how you feeling, Jenny?
I'm feeling really good. Thank you for asking.
You look wonderful.
Yes, you do.
Thank
Can you stand up and show us your bump?
I have a baby bump. Let's see if you
Oh, I
can.
was wondering if she had a
Oh,
bump.
yeah.
There's my baby bump.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
You look beautiful.
thank you.
There's
I'm
a
so
heart for
excited.
you.
Oh,
I wouldn't know
But
how
I
to
was
do.
wondering if you had a bump yet.
yes, slowly it's growing.
That is so cool.
6 months now.
I want to hear you say that next month.
Yeah.
When you're 5 months
6.
or 6. Look darn good.
Yeah,
You look darn good.
Yeah, I've been really lucky.
Because actually, Maureen asked me if you had a baby bump, and Maureen actually, I just texted her, she's in an MRI. She hurt her back.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
how's she
Nope.
doing?
You want
And I
those
I could
pines
do it
too?
myself. I just don't.
Because I was texting her. I said,
Okay.
"Where are you?" Um,
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah, she's having a rough time.
Oh, well, tell her we're thinking about her.
I will. Yeah. So, yeah, because she tries to come on every week, and then she said, "Okay, she's been so many doctor appointments with her husband, and blah blah blah." And then she says about she's at the. I said, "Where are you?" She goes, "At the doctor's." I said, "Are you okay?" And she just texted back saying, "You hurt her back like 3 weeks ago shoveling snow,
Oh.
Mm,
Oh, boy.
and now her back's not any better, so they did an MRI."
Huh?
Hmm.
Oh, God.
I
Jeez.
think we're gonna wrap this up, guys
Okay,
and gals.
Okay, you got to cook dinner. I got to go cook my crab.
It's
I
just
think
getting
we're
interesting.
having chopped
Mine's not
chicken tonight.
cooked. I didn't get mine cooked.
Already ate.
Yeah, I get mine cooked and cleaned and,
I just had to reheat it.
I just had shrimp scampi.
ooh, that sounds good
That's
too.
nice. I like,
the
that's,
chicken
That looks
broccoli.
good too.
love
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah, guess we'll see you all next week for Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day,
Yeah,
uh,
we
wear
missed it.
pink,
Okay.
wear pink.
Bye. Happy V-Day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Guys.
Ooh, where's,